Hey, I'm Ben,
And I'm Anna.
and we're at a table. This is a table that we're at. So we're doing a table reading of this screenplay called The Gift Shop Girl. It's right here. That's the title page. Anyways, so this is just the core scenes of the movie. They're super easy to shoot. They involve only 3 actors. Most of the central drama of the story is contained in these pages. Anyways, we don't have any actors, we don't have any sets, we don't even have any costumes just yet. So all we can do is do a little table reading.
Wait, we're gonna have sets?
Hopefully that's the idea. Anyways, so we're just gonna do a little table reading of this script with Anna here, playing all of the female roles. It's gonna be hard. There's 2 roles. There's one that's working career gal, owns her own shop in the basement of a hospital, and then there's her clerk, a younger girl, about the age of 19. Basically the character of her great-grandmother, my grandmother, did the same thing around about the late 30s, which is when this movie takes place. Anyways, enough explanation probably. Let's get to it. So, without further ado, Gift Shop Girl, initial reading. Go! So, we're now inside a hospital lobby. Crunch! The gate to the gift shop is slammed open. It is 8 o'clock. Time to open for business. Unapologetically, the bins of flowers are plopped beside the entryway by the proprietor of the small gift shop, without much art, who is annoyed to be awake and baffled again that the girl she has hired is late again. It's hardly surprising, she supposes, since she is already engaged to be married, but infuriating still. She is Mrs. Cancel. So that's the working career gal, a beauty in her youth and still retaining a glimmer of that hope which has been diminished by years, tragedy, and hard work. Her eyes peek out from beneath a crop of curly red hair. I don't see any curly red hair. Well, I guess we'll work on that. Showing a lack of sleep,
Yes.
or perhaps a great interior sadness.
Sometimes.
Or both. Just then, at that moment, where Trudy Cancel is about to vent to no one in particular all of the terrible things she has been thinking about the shop girl walks through the entrance to the hospital with great enthusiasm, singing a little song. Can we hear a little song? Okay, sure. Her name is Evelyn Newell, and she has all the glimmer of youth still, despite a little pudge from her father spoiling her since a young age.
Sorry I'm late. Again, you must hate me, Miss Cancel. I'm sorry. Put your coat away, Ev. Let's get the store set up. Yes, of course.
Evelyn wanders inside the shop, still singing her little tune to herself. A gentleman stops in a great hurry to get to an upstairs floor. Too early to buy some flowers? Instant kismet as Mrs. Cancel turns to face the man, tall, dark, and handsome. I guess that's me.
Hey!
With a thin mustache, I don't have one, and perfectly manicured hair.
Yes, you do. Yeah, those things.
With a prominent side part. He smiles.
Not at all. Evelyn!
There is no answer inside, and the lights are still off.
Evelyn! No answer.
Oh, no
You
answer.
should have done it. Just a second.
Supposed to smile. Okay, so now we move to the shop back area. Inside, Evelyn is preparing herself a little bit of coffee on a hot plate.
There's a customer waiting. Oh, yes, of course, Miss Cancel. Pointing to the hot plate. Do I turn it off? No, I suppose I can make sure once the water boils to turn it off for you. Can you turn on the lights and count the cash register? Yes, of course. That's so many people here.
Evelyn turns on the lights and goes to the cash register, but without the song in her voice this time. Mrs. Cancel stands by the hot plate with some misgivings for her tone of voice, but quickly becomes impatient with waiting on it while the shop needs so many little touches to be open.
Miss Cancel? Yes. Do you have the key to open the register?
Trudy looks down. She has the key hanging off the side of her apron. She runs out to the shop room. Inside the shop room.
Here it is.
She tries her best not to make eye contact with either the man buying flowers or Evelyn. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys being open. Mrs. Cancel looks up into the man's brown eyes, which are earnest. Okay, now you have to stammer.
It's not a problem, everyone. I can't stammer.
Okay,
I
let's
would
just
never
say it then.
stammer. It's not a problem. I hope everyone is well.
It's my mother. She'll be back on her feet in a couple of days with me chasing after her.
That wasn't funny. I hope so, Mr.
Edward Bloom.
Pleased to meet you.
He walks out with his flowers and change.
Miss Cancel, I think you have an admirer. Oh, hush, Evelyn. He's simply being polite.
You have to look at yourself seriously now. Evelyn looks at her seriously.
Miss Cancel, don't you hear it? Hear what? The kettle! I forgot about it!